So many of the jams and the grooves that we find online, certainly loads of the ones that I've made, are in 4/4. So I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity to explore a bit of our 6/8 timing while grooving together. We know that our accents are on the beat 1 and on 4. So whatever you're doing, you can always come back to that beat 1 and beat 4. Now when you're coming to a chord, especially jamming together, as long as your notes are in the chord, you can play any one. So I might be playing this note, you might be playing that note. It's going to sound great. If you find yourself accidentally playing a note that's not in the chord, that's when we start to get a little bit more clashy. It's not always wrong, and we'll go into that later. And especially if you make this face, you can really style it out. If you have one that's clashy, you're kind of like, yeah. So it doesn't matter, it's not automatically wrong. But for now, we're focusing on the notes that are in D minor. Then we're going to go to our chord 5. That was chord 1. Chord 5 is A. That's A minor. So that has an A in it, a C, and an E. That's A, C, and E. And it sounds like this. A minor. And you'll notice it doesn't actually have a ding in it. So try not to play the ding when you're on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Back to chord 1, that was D. Back to chord 5, that's A. The next chord we're going to go to is chord 6, that's B flat major. That's B flat, D, and F. Now when a chord doesn't have the ding as its as its home note, but the ding's in it, I tend to avoid it. So because this name is B flat, even though it's got the ding in it, try and avoid it. So let's find our B flats, Fs, and Ds, B flat, Ds and Fs. But you can play it sometimes. B flat. Back to chord 1. Chord 5, that's A. Over to B flat. Back to chord 1. Now, if playing a whole chord feels like too much for you, that's totally fine. You can still jam. Play one of the notes from that chord. So, one of the notes that I'm going for, you just play one of them. We're finally almost finished. We've got D, we've got A, we've got B flat, so that's on this side. And now we're going to chord 7, which is C major. We've got C, an E, and a G. That's all the notes on this side. And you'll notice that we really are moving around in blocks. All of the first notes that we need are up here. All of the second notes we need are down here. All of the third notes we need are over here. And the first four or final ones, C. But you can play whatever you want. And back to chord 1. So that is the way our pattern is going to work. Hopefully those 4 chords work out for you. And as with everything, if you've got a D Kurd in front of you, you can really play whatever notes you want. 4, 5, 6, D minor, off we go, D. D. Now to A. Over to B flat. And to C. Chords is too much, don't worry. Choose one note. D. A. B flat. And then C. Let's try 2 notes from the chord. D. With our split hand. Then A. Then B flat. Up to C. Let's try 3 notes from each chord. So now we're using the thumb and the finger to hit 2 notes. Down to A. To B flat, up to C, and we'll add a bit of percussion now. To A, to B flat.